She lost everything, even her voice to pray. But heaven heard her broken hallelujah, and what happened next will shake your faith. The city lights flickered against the dark sky as thunder rolled across Detroit. In a small upstairs apartment overlooking a quiet street, Mara Jenkins, a young Black American nurse, sat frozen on her couch, a medical report trembling in her hands. Rain battered the windows like 1,000 fists. "Cancer stage 4, she whispered. Her heartbeat grew loud in her ears. The world around her blurred. The fridge humming, the TV glowing with an untouched movie, the sound of traffic below, everything faded. She curled into herself, hands shaking, tears streaming. God, where are you now? Outside, lightning flashed, as if heaven answered with silence. By morning, Detroit was calm again, but Mara's storm raged on. Her phone rang. Her supervisor budget cuts, her hours were gone. Minutes later, her landlord knocking. Rent was overdue. An urgent email followed. Her loan application had been denied. Her world wasn't just shifting, it was collapsing. Mara grabbed her mother's old Bible, flipping through pages worn and marked with prayers. One verse seemed to glow. Psalm 34 verse 18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. She closed the book painfully. Then be close to me, she whispered. That night, the city lights outside her window blurred into a soft haze as tears filled her eyes. The apartment was silent, except for her broken sobs. She knelt on her rough carpet floor. I don't even have words. God, everything hurts. Her hands shook as she lifted them. Her voice cracked. Her hallelujah wasn't strong. It wasn't loud. It wasn't pretty. It was broken. Lord, I trust you, even now. The words snapped in two, like something inside her was giving way. A few days later, Mara walked to the clinic for updated scans. The autumn wind bit at her skin, carrying the smell of rain and exhaust. She reached the bus stop just as the sky opened. Rain poured down in sheets, soaking the streets. A few people scrambled for shelter. A white delivery driver, a Latina mother with her son, 2 black teens with hoodies pulled tight. Among them stood an older white man in a faded gray coat. He wasn't hiding from the rain. He just stood there watching the storm like he understood it. Their eyes met. You look like someone carrying the weight of the world, he said softly. Mara swallowed. My whole life is falling apart. He stepped closer, gentle, kind, unafraid. Child, sometimes God whispers in storms we don't want. Sometimes his silence is not absence, but preparation. He pulled something from his coat, a small leather journal. Write your hallelujahs, he said, even the broken ones, especially those. Mara blinked. When she looked up, he was gone. The sidewalk was empty, the rain falling untouched where he'd stood. Her skin crawled with an unexplainable peace. The next morning, the clinic smelled of disinfectant and old coffee. Mara sat, bouncing her leg, while doctors whispered behind a glass door. Her doctor, Dr. Hughes, a black woman with kind eyes, stepped in with her chart. Mara, we reviewed your scans. Mara nodded nervously. We can't explain this, Dr. Hughes continued. But the cancer we saw before, is completely gone. Mara blinked. Her ears rang. Gone, she whispered. Gone, the doctor repeated. It's like it never existed. Her breath broke. She covered her face. Tears streamed. God, you heard my broken hallelujah. Mara ran home, through crowds of mixed faces, past diners and street vendors, past the murals painted by artists from every race and background in the city. She burst into her apartment and collapsed to the floor. This time her hallelujah wasn't broken. It was roaring, alive, restored. She opened the journal the strange man had given her. Inside, written in beautiful handwriting, was a verse she hadn't written. Isaiah 41 verse 10. Fear not, for I am with you. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. She sobbed, not because she was afraid, but because she was free. Later that evening, as the sun set over the city and traffic hummed below, Mara stepped out to get fresh air. There, sitting on the bench in front of her apartment, was the old man in the gray coat. You were real?" she whispered. His eyes held a warmth that felt ancient, eternal. "I was sent," he said. "You were never abandoned." Mara stepped forward, heart pounding. "Are you an angel?" He smiled, the kind of smile that carried both mystery and peace. "I am a messenger. And now, your hallelujah will heal others." And just like before, he vanished, gone into thin air. Traffic continued. Couple laughed nearby. A bus hissed to a stop. The world didn't notice the miracle that had just walked through it. But Mara did. Weeks later, Mara's small apartment became a refuge. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian. People from all backgrounds knocked on her door, asking, "How did you survive? How did you keep your faith? How did God heal you?" And she would open her journal, pages filled with broken hallelujahs, raw prayers, pain, and miracles. She would tell them, Psalm 30 verse 5, "Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning." And people would cry, and people would believe again, and people would worship again, because her broken hallelujah was the spark that lit their faith. Churches requested her story. Hospitals asked her to pray for patients. Strangers sent letters saying her testimony saved their lives. Her life became a reminder of one truth. A hallelujah doesn't have to be perfect to reach God. It only has to be real. And Mara learned something she would share for the rest of her days. Sometimes the loudest worship is the whisper that survives the storm. Her broken hallelujah became a miracle, and it will become one for someone else, again and again. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share to spread this message.